Speculation about China secretly upgrading Iran's air defense has triggered a storm of debate across the Middle East and beyond. Recent media reports suggested that Beijing supplied Tehran with the HQ-9 surface-to-air missile system, a weapon often compared to the Russian S-300. However, China quickly denied these claims, calling them misleading and baseless. The Chinese embassy in Tel Aviv dismissed the story, saying it does not transfer weapons to countries that are engaged in conflict. The controversy first started when a London-based outlet, Middle East Eye, quoted an unnamed Arab official claiming that Chinese missile batteries were delivered to Iran shortly after the June 24 ceasefire between Tehran and Israel. According to that report, Washington and Arab states had already been alerted about Iran's effort to boost its defense shield. But Beijing's diplomats strongly rejected the allegations, telling Israeli daily Israel Hayom that China's export policy is tightly controlled and follows international non-proliferation rules. Interestingly, Beijing's rebuttal was not highlighted on official platforms such as Xinhua or People's Daily. Analysts say this low-profile response shows China's cautious approach, as it tries to avoid friction with both Israel and Iran at the same time. For decades, Beijing has attempted to maintain a delicate balance in the Middle East, seeking economic ties with Israel while also expanding energy and defense cooperation with Tehran. Chinese commentators also joined the debate. Well-known blogger Song Zhongping suggested on Weibo that Iran itself might be fueling this narrative to show it has strong global partners. He argued that presenting China as a supplier of advanced defense systems serves Iran's image more than Beijing's, since it projects Tehran as having international backing against Israeli and Western pressure. Iran, meanwhile, has genuine reasons to look for modern military hardware. According to Reuters, recent Israeli airstrikes exposed major gaps in Iran's existing defense network, much of which still depends on outdated Russian-made equipment. Analysts say the strikes on Iranian nuclear infrastructure and high-level military targets underline just how vulnerable Tehran remains. For this reason, Tehran has been exploring possible purchases of Chinese fighter jets, particularly the J10C. Regional defense reports claim that Iranian planners are considering options to modernize their aging fleet, which largely consists of Russian aircraft and older U.S. planes from before the 1979 revolution. China's Ministry of National Defense has left the door open, saying it is willing to share technology with friendly countries, though no official deal has been confirmed. Still, skepticism exists within defense circles. Retired Chinese and Taiwanese officers quoted by regional media believe Beijing would avoid supplying Iran with offensive systems that could damage ties with Israel. China has deep trade relations with Israel, especially in high-tech industries, and would not want to risk this partnership by openly arming Iran. Israeli officials have voiced their concerns too. One official told local press that instead of providing Tehran with advanced missiles or aircraft, Beijing should use its influence to restrain Iran's ambitions. Israeli security experts warn that if China were to arm Iran with long-range missiles or multi-role fighters, it could tilt the balance of power in the region and complicate U.S.-Israeli strategies. At the same time, Iranian strategists are looking at lessons from past conflicts. For example, during the 2019 standoff between India and Pakistan, Islamabad showcased the effectiveness of its Chinese-supplied JF-17 fighters and radar systems. Such experiences make Iranian planners keen to diversify their defense sources